Hello everybody, Samara Riviera here with VivaLaRiviera.com. I'm at the Producers Club in practically Times Square with one of my good friends, actor, writer, musician. He does everything, Mr. Keith Taylor. How's it going?
Hi. Very good and very happy. We're down to the last scene of the stage.
So tell us a little bit about your short film, The Stage. What can we expect?
The Stage is a collection of poetry that I've written over the years, probably since 1990, and from my experience being here in New York City. I got here when I was 18, so I didn't know anybody, I didn't have no family, and here and there I would write, you know, my feelings down, and automatically they became poetries, you know. But I think in the last 2 years I met the producer and the director, the editor, and everything else, Shauna. She goes by Infinite, DJ Infinite. We got together, and I said I wanted to put my poetry to music, and then at one point I said, I'm thinking about making a short film out of this, and so she offered to be the director and the editor, and you know, instead of doing just the music. And so this is my second short film, The Stage, and it's basically it's about New York City in the early 90s, probably the late 80s, and the place that everybody meets up is called the Night Owl. And it's so many different characters, but the thing is this short film, so I'm not able to show everybody's story, but the one story that we focus on is called Star. And he's a guy that, you know, he knows his days are numbered, and he lived through the 80s, he lived through the early 90s, and he wanted to become a Broadway star. It never happened, and the reality is sinking in. You know, here he is at the Night Owl trying to do these, you know, cheap little shows. Well, you know, in his head they're like big stage production, but he's got, you know, Rose and Ginger, you know, these are two girls of the Lady of the Nights, and strip dancers, and they also have their own little stories too. But throughout the short film, he, you know, starts doing drugs, and he starts just to lose it, and at the end, you know, I don't want to tell you the ending, but the music though is very, you know, I performed Star because I am Star in the short film. Star was came from the song I did. Was like, it talks about, you know, living on the streets and being homeless and then making your way up to the top, but also about everybody that comes in and tries to, you know, pull you down, drag you down, and not being supportive. And I always said I'm not a rapper, I'm a poet, and I put my music my poems to music. But the thing is that with the music throughout the stage, it's different. You got hip hop, you got dance club music, like for voguing, and then you got classical, and then you also got boys choir, which is just, when I listen to the soundtrack, which you can listen to now on SoundCloud, Keith Taylor 18. If you listen to the music, it's all different. Mm-hmm. It's different stages. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But if I were to have the chance to make it into a full-length film, there would be, you know, each story would come alive as your story as Rose. You know, I mentioned to you that I would like to have you be involved with one of the bouncers, but you know, later on you find out that he's married with kids. And so do you fit in or not? So that's the question to be seen. But for the short film, I want people to come away and say, what happened to that character or that character? Because almost every character that's in this short film, The Stage, they're so colorful, and that's a word I want to use. Charismatic.
Right.
Charismatic.
Very lively. But before anything, I want to say thank you for casting me as Rose, one of the ladies of the night. Tell us a little bit, real quick, about the cast, who you cast, and you know.
What's funny is that every one of these actors, singers, dancers, I have worked with on and off, or I've seen them what they can do as actors and dancers. And I didn't audition at all. I didn't audition nobody. And when I showed this to the director, the people that I was casting for these parts, she was like, wow, you really got an eye for it to know who can be this part, you know, who can play this well or be that part and whatnot. But I would like to call, you know, all the actors in this a friend of mine or whatnot. But I'm so proud of them and of their work and their accomplishment, because this business is really hard and it can be cutthroat and it can be so hard where you just want to give up. And several of these people, I just love their determination. Their determination to keep on going, they inspire me. Even though there's several ones say that I inspire them, but they inspire me.
Well, that's how it is with creative people. You inspire each other.
Because it's like, you know, you gotta have somebody that knows the business and and understand what you're going through.
Right.
Because you will run into a lot of bullshit artists, and you know they'll talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. So, but everybody that's in here, they know what they're doing. They came in and turned it out. And so did you, which
awesome.
The part that you're in is brilliant.
It was exciting.
I love it. I mean, I was like, I didn't get to see it being filmed, but when I heard it though, I was like, holy shit, they're going like all the way with it.
Now the trailer is up. Tell us where we can find the trailer.
It's up on Facebook, and I don't remember my Facebook.
Starring Keith Taylor, or
they go by my Yahoo account for some reason. They don't give me a domain.
Is it on
but
YouTube?
They can, yeah, it's on YouTube. But go on Stage, the official trailer for The Stage, a short musical by Keith Taylor. And you could Google it too, but also you have it on your page on Facebook.
Is it on your website? What's your website?
It's not on my website yet, because we're planning on doing just one whole page of The Stage, you know, on my website. But my website is www.starringkeithtaylor.com, and you also will be able to see the full length of the Last Day, my first short film that I did, and it was also screened at the NYC Film Festival last year, which I'm trying to have. Well, I am going to have The Stage screened there too this year. So
awesome! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Can't wait for the whole film to be seen. When do you plan to release it? Maybe in the fall?
I know that I'm going to be submitting it to quite a few film festivals, so I don't know if I can officially release it so the whole public can see it, because they have so many rules and regulations when you do film festivals. But I am going to have a private screening for, you know, the crew and for the actors and their family members here at the Producers Club, which I want to say thank you to the Producers Club, because a shout out to the Producers Club, because without the Producers Club, The Stage was never be done, because I looked all over for like you know, a room where it's like stage, you know, it looks like an old theater and whatnot, but it still had that feel of the 90s or the 80s. And then there were so many other places that were charging an arm and a leg, and I was like, you know, I'm a starving artist, and I'll probably be a starving artist till the day I die. Right.
No, let's not say that. Let's say we're going everywhere with this short film. Congratulations.
I kind of like it though, because it keeps a fire under my ass.
Yes. Keeps you going.
Thank you.
Mwah.